Welcome everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cyber, and today I'm gonna make a short, well, probably not short, but I'm gonna make a video about playing Feral Druid in PVE. So if you will check the DPS rankings, you will see that Feral is very low, like not low, but like somewhere less than mid, I would say, tier. And there is a good reason for it, I think. Like, people will put Feral down not because of the actual performance, but of the complexity of the spec. That's totally fine. But I have a guildmate, she is the 10, and I just wanna make it easier for her. And yeah, so this build, this video, I will not actually go into very like specific details. I will not make it hard because, again, I'm trying to help a kid in the guild to play her druid like a little bit better, I think, or just make it easier for her, doesn't matter. So this is gonna be basics and how to deal the most damage even when the gear is not the best. But we will get the gear, it's not a problem, but how we deal the damage. So the main thing for Feral Druid is how we generate the combo points and how we reapply our bleeds. Our bleeds are the top damage. Most of the time our bleeds will be top damage. You can't really expect to see Ravage and Ferocity Bites. You can't really expect to see this often up, but sometimes you will see. But most of the cases you will benefit more from the bleeds. And yeah, here I will not go into details why we use something, just copy my build. And I'll just say that this one is really important for any mythics, even zeros, because this helps you to remove the curse and poison from yourself, but also from your allies. And this is something that you will not need when you play with the guild, because we will do it, I will do it, whoever, but it's still good if you can get used to watching out for the poisons and curses and remove it from yourself, at least from yourself. But also you can use the macro that I will show you later, and that you can use on your party without clicking on them. It's called the mouse over macro. Sorry. So yeah, we don't need this. This is for PvP and maybe delves. This is our stun, like a cheap shot. We don't need this. And as you can see, we are not going for many defensives. This one can be good, but I didn't use it yet. Probably can be good. I don't use it. Typhoon is very good, and Vortex is very good. So what we can do when tank pulls, if mobs are not, like, they're not really standing in where you want to, they're like this, you can put this here. You can, now he already got pulled, but if they don't get pulled, they will, you can push them and they will just get pulled back in the swirl, you know. So this is how we do the things, you know. This is how we use these two abilities, but also sometimes when you see the tank is dying, he's trying to kite, you can help with Vortex, you can push them back. There are some also mobs that can be interrupted, but you have interrupt on the cooldown, you can just do this. It will push them away, nobody will be angry with you because it also helps to prevent the cast. So this is very good ability. And sometimes we can change this for this. This one is good if your hero sorry, if your healer is struggling with mana, or if there is a big pool, if there is like failing mechanics, you can put this on healer, then healer can spam for 8 seconds, you can spam like crazy, put everybody up to full health, you know, just to like kind of reset with the healer. This one is good because your damage will actually heal the party and you, so it's also very good. Here, this is very important one. This put rip on everybody, and this one helps you to put rake on everybody. Other than that, most of our build, the skills here, well, not most, all of it is focused on getting the most out of our bleeds. This one can be replaced for this or this, doesn't matter, you can put it anywhere, but I wouldn't do it because Feral Frenzy is very useful in PvE. It's very good in PvP too, of course, but let's see. What else? Yeah, this is very important, of course. And yeah, sorry, I'm just lost in my thought. I don't want to miss anything, but I don't want to make this sound too complicated. And copy my build, and then do what I will do now. So, first of all, we always open with rake. We have 2 rakes now. Then we do one of the trash. Then we do 1 brutal slash, just 1, and then put bleeds on everybody. Now, I did it very slow, so the rip was always already out and the bleeds are going out, but you need to do it fast. This one means your next bite will be free. Sometimes you can wait for this to happen, but most of the time I don't wait, I just use it. And if it happens that you have new proc of Ravage like now, but you don't have enough combo points, let's pretend you don't have enough energy, you can just use Brutal Slash. Now you can Feral Frenzy, sorry. Now you can use Ferocity Bites. That's only in the case when you can't really build your points for whatever reason. When you do Brutal Slash like this, you see the damage is actually shit. Look, damage is actually shit. It's not much, right? But when we do this and this and this, look at the difference now. Bam! So you see, it's much different. The reason why it's different is because Brutal Slash benefits from bleeds on the target. So if you want to make the most out of the Brutal Slash, and you should want, then in the main thing is to the main thing is to maintain the bleeds always, and then you can do Ferocity Bites and Brutal Slash with better damage output, you know. So let's just stop now. Let's see, the top damage is the Brutal Slash. Wow, right? Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, that's also the reason because I didn't use my skills as it should be. Now I will show you fast how we do it in the PvE scenario. So we put one of this, one of this, one of this, and then bam, everybody bleeds. Now I need to use 2 Brutal Slash. I have 2 bites. No, okay, bam, yes. You see, this is how I normally do it without the cooldowns. Let's pretend that I don't have cooldowns, okay? So if you watch my skill bar, you will see that I only used Shred once so far, and the reason is Shred is not really worth it. Now without bleeds, my focus is again do bleeds. I will use Shred, I will use this, I will use Rip and Rake, and now I have everything. Now I can bite, bam. That's how you do the damage, but always, like, you will not get many bites, you know. That's the main thing. Like, you will get maybe 1-2 bites, and then you have to start reapplying your bleeds again. That's perfectly fine, you know. That's perfectly fine. I now use Tiger Fury to get more energy and see the damage. The damage is really good with Feral. It's just yeah, this is how I normally play, and this is the easy way of dealing a lot of damage. but there is another way that is better, but a little more hard. And the reason is, this is here what you see, these two icons are weak auras. So this one makes your rake and shred go deal the damage like it should do in stealth, and that's very good. But you need something to track it. I can show you what I'm using, but without it it's very hard, because this icon only shows here, you know, and we don't really look up here much, right? So I'll show you something. When this happens, your rake will do 75,000, okay? And when you do it here, it deals much less damage. You see, this rake and this rake. So it's very important. This is very short bleed with huge damage for the short period of time. It's very important to maintain it, you know. But sorry, what we can do when we open, we can, ah shit man, I opened the wrong skill. Okay, let me just reset. Fuck this. Okay, come on. Okay, so we always open with rake. Now this I can, and now when we have all bleeds, I will put the Tiger's Fury and reapply the bleeds. I will explain why later. And then bam, bam, bam. You see, it's very convenient. But I see that I could use another free rake. Now I can use good rake. Always when I see this icon, I wanna use the rake again, because reapplying rake is very good. Rake is very strong, and now I shouldn't bite, I should use bleeds. Many times I see myself also doing this mistake. I go for bleeds and for the bite instead of bleeds, and you actually lose damage that way. You see, bleeds will do the most of your damage, so it's kind of stupid when we don't use them, right? This is top damage, and every time when we can use free rip, or not free rake, sorry, I keep mixing this up. Okay, you should use rake. That's how we do damage as feral. Sometimes when you do this correctly, the rip and rake can be like in the same place. You know, it can happen that you have the rip here like almost the same, and the rake above. That's crazy good. That doesn't happen all the time, and it's certainly not easy to do it, because you need to watch out for the proc. Use this every time, and yeah, it's not easy thing to do, but it's worth it. Bites are good, okay, don't get me wrong, bites are good, but it's not as good as bleeds. This build, this spec is all about bleeding the targets, not okay, now I mixed up again, doesn't matter. Now I have free ravage, that's also good. Sometimes when you have ravage, I think even when you have ravage and you don't have bleeds, I would still go for the bleeds, unless mobs are like less than 0.5%, like less than 50% of the health. Maybe then I would consider going for what's the name? Yeah, for the ravage. If you don't have enough combo points for ravage, that's where you use Feral Frenzy to build the combo points in one hit, and then you can reapply. Not reapply, you can use ravage, or you can also use this to reapply the bleed. The point of this skill is to get the combo points very fast. This skill can be replaced if you want to use Convoke like, you see, this is if you want to focus more on your convoke, it's possible, you can do it. But why can't I change this? Feral Frenzy. If I put my skill here, so now convoke is 1 minute cooldown, but I don't have Feral Frenzy, and it can work because look, when you use Feral Frenzy, when you use convoke like this, it deals damage faster, the cooldown is shorter, so there is like benefit, but I will still not do it. I will still go for the one I have, because now when I need fast combo points I don't have it, and that pisses me off. That's why I don't. That's why I prefer to use Feral Frenzy. Yeah. So this one is also good, but I don't use it. But it's also good. So when do we use cooldowns? So we use cooldowns, the Tiger's Fury and the Adaptive Swarm we use almost all of the time. But the main thing about Adaptive Swarm is to use this when you pop your Blitz. So let's see which one is the target for yeah, okay, let's see if you fight a boss, for example. Now, oh fuck, this boss, oh shit man, this is for a tank. Okay, never mind. Okay, so just reset here. We will use Rake, we will use all the Blitz, and then we can put this up, and now convoke, and then you go back, you reapply your Blitz, because Tiger's Fury is still on, and you want to have the best of the best, you know. Tiger's Fury will increase the damage on your Blitz and your bite, but as I said before, your bite will never be the top damage. Like, yeah, okay, sometimes on the single target it can happen, but if the combat lasts long, there is no way that your bite will be here. Your bite will be here, and the top 2 or 3 will be Blitz. So now I will show. Okay, now I need to wait for this, but I will try to explain you what is going on with our build. So we want to have Blitz all the time, and we open without Tiger's Fury. One thing that people I don't think anybody really pay attention to it. I know that PvP players do. I don't know about PvE players. I didn't really watch any videos, or I don't know anyone who mains Feral beside you, the lady that I'm making this video for. And yeah, if we want to use Tiger's Fury most efficiently, it would be like this. Okay, stop the combat. Get the fuck out of here, come on. Stop the combat. Oh, come on. Why I can't stop? Whatever. You're in combat, I'm not. Okay, doesn't matter, I can do this. I'm still in combat. Okay, some fucking bug or something, doesn't matter. So, let's pretend that I'm in stealth, okay? So we do this, and we can use Brutal Slash now, because if you have Blitz on, get the combo points, and bite. This is how we open without cooldowns. And then we can use better way to open, and better way to open is we go with Blitz again, okay, Brutal Slash, get the Blitz, now we can pop this, use Tiger's Fury, and now reapply the Blitz again. And when we reapply the Blitz, when we do this, After this point, don't reapply the bleeds until they wear off. You can use Convoke, and the reason is because now these bleeds are much stronger than the one you can reapply. And that's the main reason we don't want to reapply them. We want them to wear off. The one that is obviously wearing off, you can reapply it, but don't reapply Rip. Wait for it to go out, and you will get more benefits from this. Okay, so this is how we do the damage. This is how we get the most of the damage. Feral Frenzy will not be this high. This is only because I only showed for like less than 1 minute. If we go in the raid, if we go in Mythic, you will not focus, you will not see ferocious bite this high. It's completely fine. You will most likely have something like this if it's boss with ads, or if it's big trash cleanup like this, then you will have something like this. Most of the time I say Primal Red will put Rip up. Rip will always be, not always, but most of the time will be the top damage that we have. So yeah, this is the way we need to focus our how to say, our opening, our rotation. 1 bleed, 2 bleeds, Brutal Flash to get combo points, 3 bleeds, Tiger's Fury, 1 bleed, 2 bleeds, get combo points, smash that button. Before between second, I use this before I use Tiger's Fury sometimes. You can also use after Tiger's Fury, use this and Convoke. After that you can probably reapply these two. Just watch out, if you don't want to reapply until they wear off, because like I said, the one that you will put after Tiger's Fury will do less damage than the one before the one with Tiger's Fury. So wait for them to wear off. This one will take longer to wear off, which is great. This one you can always and should always reapply, even if it's like fresh. If you have this, it's better to reapply, because now you reapply like it's from the stealth, you know. And if this goes off, like I said before, if this goes off and you reapply it, the difference in damage is not small. It's a big difference in difference, sorry. So weak aura for this one, I can send you in Discord. Is this? It shows the icon for sudden ambush, and it's very good to keep track on this. Yeah, I don't know if I missed something, I hope not, but if there are any questions, of course you can ask me. I will try to explain to you, and yeah, happy gearing up, leveling your key on the, well, pushing it on the mythics. We will see you in the raid, of course. And I'm talking of course to my guildmate, but to anybody who is watching this video, I hope I helped a little bit. Feral is very complex class, very complex spec, but it's very much fun. In PvP, in PvE, it's really strong, it's really good. It takes a lot of practice. Sadly, it's not as simple as other classes. Like, most classes are way simpler than this. But this what I showed now is like the most basic thing, how to deal damage. So keep your blitz up, don't bite unless you have blitz up, because also in case to get more of your ferocity bite, you want to have blitz. you want to have everything ticking off, then you can buy Ravage. If Ravage procs, you want to use it. Of course, it's very strong. You can use Feral Frenzy to get the points. Always use Brutal Flash above Shred. Brutal Flash should be used only when you have bleeds on the target, because it deals extra damage on target that is bleeding. So again, bleeds, bleeds, bleeds all the time, all the time. Bleeds are the most important thing, then everything else comes after. Don't use Brutal Flash on the targets without bleeds, it's not gonna be worth it. I can demonstrate like the difference, and so if I use Brutal Flash, 262, I saw here one. Okay, now I'll put Blitz, and I don't see, yeah, 300 something. You see, the difference is here. So don't ignore it. It's like it's AoE spell. It's not a problem if we miss Blitz and do Feral and do Brutal Flash on single target. It will not make much difference, but on AoE it's a lot of damage that we waste, you know, and there is no reason to not have Blitz. Almost every button that you press you'll do Blitz. So yeah, I love Brutal Flash because it's good generating ability, and also it can do really good damage. It's not something that we should like use let's say like a cooldown. It's something that you use on the cooldown. So as soon as you can use it, just use it. Of course, I don't need to say again, make sure you have Blitz on and then use it, and it's gonna be all fine, because Brutal Flash will do good damage, and in very big pools sometimes it will be your top damaging ability, which makes it very good indeed. Okay, so I'm not gonna go any further. This is already like half an hour video, and I hope I showed you everything that you need to start with. I can make a more complex video later going into the details of the build, and if anybody feels like they need this, I can do it. But yeah, so far I'll just cover one more thing. Just a second. Okay. They ask me why I'm so silent in the guild. We have a very nice guild, by the way. If you are on European servers, if you need a casual raiding PvE / PvP gear, the guild, even though we don't have many PvP players, I am one of the few. We will be more than happy to welcome you. Our name is Band of Lightbacks. We are stationary on Sylvanas. I don't know if I said it right, but yeah, we are on the Sylvanas alliance, but we have both factions, so we take anybody. And if you have any questions about the guild, you can ask me and I will answer them in the comments or whatever. But yeah, this one is the burst. This helps you, so you don't have to use all these. You can also put the trinket here if you need. And this one is for removing the corruption and removing the poison. And this one is healing, that you can, when it procs, it's instant. You can use this on anyone in the party, like, and you don't have to click on anyone. It will it will heal whoever you pointed the mouse over. You know, it's a mouse over macro. So like this. See, you can heal anybody you want if they are in range, of course. So when you fight, when when it breaks, you can give it to the tank if you don't need. But this macro, if you still need to use this on yourself, you just press it and it will be, if you don't have a target, it will be on yourself. Just if you have a target but you click, it will still go on the target. So it only targets you if you don't have a target that is healable. Like if you have a targeting like a boss or something, then it will heal you. But if you press on someone else like this, then it will heal them, and that's it. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, I'm very happy. If not, well, fuck it, I tried. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.